Hey there, Fort Chaffee Outfitters friends and family. Chad here with Fort Chaffee Outfitters, Arkansas's biggest little gun shop. I'm going to talk to you today about thermals. Now, I know that when it comes to thermals, there's a lot of information out there, a lot of options for you to choose from, and I want to talk to you about one that we've settled in on here at Fort Chaffee Outfitters, and that is Fusion Thermal. Now, you may be asking yourself, why settle in on that one? Well, what we found is that we wanted to go with a company where the product was made in the U.S., had a great warranty, and was simple to use. What I'm going to do is just walk you through a few of the features that set the Fusion Thermal apart. Now, if you've looked at other thermals out there, you'll notice that they've got lots of buttons on them. And I know that many of us get fascinated with things with buttons, but when it comes to your thermal, you want to keep it simple, stupid, the KISS method. Fusion has solved that by a simple 3-button design with a raised middle button. Everything that you will need to do to operate this thermal can be functioned by one of these 3 buttons. Now, speaking of the keep it simple, stupid method, that's what they've done on the inside as well. If any of you guys have ever looked through a thermal that's got a bunch of imagery or icons and you don't know what they do, well, Fusion's done away with that. What they wanted to do was give you a full worded menu in layman's terms that tell you exactly what each one of the functions inside the product will do. This makes it super easy for you to cycle between different reticles, cycle between different heat signatures, cycle between different calibers that you may have stored in the device. And it really makes it simple to use in a hurry. One thing you'll notice on the Fusion Thermal is this large raised round button in the front. That's your micro focus. What this allows you to do is, while looking through the optic, you can reach up and easily adjust and make sure that you're on the point of perfect aim every time. Another feature of the Fusion Thermal is this Unity mounting system. This is a quick release mounting system allowing you to easily move this from firearm to firearm. This Unity mounting system alone can be in excess of $150, but it comes included with your Fusion Thermal. One of the other things that you'll find that sets apart Fusion Thermal from other thermals out there is that you'll notice that on a lot of other thermals, you'll have a polymer housing. Now, why not use a polymer housing? Polymer really resorbs the heat, degrading the life of your battery and your processor. Fusion has fixed that by their proprietary X-Gen alloy housing. This aluminum housing allows the heat to dissipate and maintains your battery life. You may be wondering how much heat dissipates. Over 72,000 times heat dissipation through the X-Gen versus a standard polymer housing. Another feature that sets the Fusion Thermal apart from everything else out there is their lens. You'll notice on this thermal right here, you have a very small lens. Now, the reason that is because the lens is made of germanium, and germanium is an incredibly expensive material. Now, just compare that to the Fusion Thermal. Look at the size of the germanium lens on that. An interesting fact is that the Fusion Thermal, the most expensive component in this thermal, in excess of $1,500 per unit, is that germanium lens. With a larger lens, you're able to get a better picture quality, a faster refresh time, and be able to see a heat signature much further away. And finally, the thing that sets the Fusion Thermal apart is its 5-year transferable, no questions asked warranty. If you have any problems out of your thermal, you can simply send it back to Fusion and they'll either repair or replace it for 5 years, which is unheard of in this market. Not only that, but if you sell this thermal or give this thermal or gift this thermal, they honor that warranty throughout that 5 years, no matter who is in possession of the thermal. Again, a truly unique feature that only Fusion offers. Now, I know what you're asking yourself, friends. All right, Chad, sounds great, but how much are they? Well, we've just recently marked these down, so you can start at about $2,850 and work your way up. Whether you want a 384 sensor or a 640 sensor, you want the ability to record and play back, or you just want the plain Jane, come in and see us for your thermal needs here at Fort Chaffee Outfitters.